Now let's look at how to add more pages on your website. Websites are very vital in displaying information, but in here you may have started with some pages and those pages get used up. Then you want to add more other pages. How do we add more pages onto our website? How are we going to add those pages onto our website? We are going to look at the same process as usual. You go to all programs, or under all programs you go to Microsoft Office, where you will get all Microsoft. Then you pick Microsoft Publisher. Under Microsoft Publisher you have to pick the websites. From the website itself you may have to look for the for color scheme to change the color in case you would love to change the color. You can look at the font type. Which font type preferably would you take? Table sheet MS, you may pick that. So we have already finished search. You can now load your page. If you have loaded your page, let's start and not pick anything from here, because if we pick here it means these are pages, but if you don't want to pick this, it means we shall go with one page, which is home page. Let's load that. So upon loading we are having only home. That's why we are having even one button called home. So you cannot navigate, you cannot go anywhere because you have one page. So the very simple step is here. Page options. Under page options we have color scheme, font scheme, website options. Under website options is where you shall go and pick insert page. When you reach there and say insert page, it will bring, select a page type that you want. I want a page of about us. Then you say okay. When you say about us, now you see we have added two pages. We have two pages right now. So if you want still to add another page, you can just go to straight to insert page. Then you say, let's say calendar. You can pick that over calendar. Then you say okay. So when you say okay, the page will pop up. So you can start designing and include whatever that may make sense to you. You can change the font, you can change the sizing and something else. You can even change the size of your calendar to something that is some other ways that are easy to read and understand. We have Saturday not given the desired size. That is what we have. The spacing here may have some issues, so still we can increase the size of the items in our calendar. You can continue to grow it bigger. You can continue to pick maybe to 16. Then you can pick the ones that you may call your chosen days. Then you can change them to some color. You can choose them with that color. So they have given, you have got to see how they are scheduled. Then you can come here, schedule of events. Then you show the day, that the day of the 11th day you have events designed here. You can show the exact date and even the day itself can be represented to mean something. So you may have this as a day designed with in the font type that you want. You may pick a design or anything that you want, so it can be that then you explain that day. We have some features in here that may hinder us from coming up with our schedule. Then you can show up those particular days by maybe saying 11th June 2075 to be a ED day. So you can increase for visibility matters. It could be like that. So it is now fully reflected. You can change the font more colors. You can pick maybe this to reflect. So we have had this already with us. We are having it. So you can continue to have all the necessary days that you are being indicated onto your page. You can continue to elaborate and show them here. So that is our second second page. Still you can go and add under page options. You can still come and say insert page. You pick, for instance, that of frequently asked questions. You can say okay, frequently asked questions. Then it could be another page which you can also try to edit in accordance with what you want. Then you type the first word as it is. It may make sense to you. Then you have to have typed already all this with you, showing the maybe the at start, so that they can be a reflector. They can show up almost all the time that we get to see the works of this. It should come up. So we have already designed, you have filled in whatever that you feel like. So the moment you want more of this, you continue to say maybe, let's say, news articles or newsletters. Then newsletters, you can say okay. Another page will pop up. This is newsletters. You can change to newsletters. So it is already shown here. We can continue to have this as our ongoing stuffs here. You can continue to have more of these. So in here you can continue to have more of the pages. The more pages you continue to have, the more your project will become bulky and functional. So you have to be knowing uh, according to the needs of your customer or the needs of your website. You have to continue develop those different pages. So upon that, we may have to end here for now. We shall continue to have these as more. So remember, all the pages that are been put here will be reflected here. So you can even rename them from down here, but we shall look at those different topics. So up to page 1. So you can as well continue navigating through clicking into the different links, and you can as well uh, be able to reach onto the different pages by using those different links. Uh, we can as well continue to have more of this, as we have a lot of these tutorials uh, on our site, which is Northbridge Technologies. Uh, you can continue and visit our channel for more of the necessary ICT projects. We may end here for now. Thank you for your time.